I mean, it helped a lot. It was huge test matches for us, just to see where we at. Obviously it's still early on in the year, but I feel like it was just a great opportunity to go out there, play, high level teams, and put ourselves in the best foot.
Do you feel like y'all played up to your standards? Or?
I wouldn't say in the Virginia game we did, considering we also lost. But like I said, I mean, it was a huge test for us. We're a very young team. We have obviously had some leadership in it, but some of the guys have not been at the level or have the experience, to go against such huge opponents, especially with a Virginia team that's so very much older guys. But for me, I just felt like it was a huge test, most definitely.
What can you guys as a team take away from a game like Virginia, where really you guys probably outplayed them for about 30 minutes, but one 10-minute stretch ended up being the difference?
I mean, it just tells you a lot about college basketball and just how huge each possession matters. I mean, those 10-minute stretch or 5 minutes or however much it was, it's crucial because as much as you can try to fight back, there's still too much to come back from. But I mean, from the standpoint of just from the locker room side of things, I mean, obviously guys were disappointed, but just being a leader had to kind of uplift them and just tell them like we still have a lot of games left, and we got to look forward to those.
Josh, you starting to feel more comfortable, and what do you feel like you're trying to contribute to the team?
What I'm trying to contribute to the team will probably be like my defense, being able to like guard 1 to 5, because I feel like if you want to make it to a higher level, because the NBA right now is not like, I probably say it's all about like switching 1 to 5. So as a big man, being able to guard like guards and the wings and stuff is actually like a good improvement for me. So that's why I'm trying to work on my defense.
What's it been like for you adjusting to the college level?
For me, I feel like it's more physical, because I know playing in high school I didn't get to play against like big guys who look like Flo and other bigger guys. So when I got here, like the first few weeks of practice, I was like, I'm not used to like playing against someone as big as Flo. So I'm like, I need to like actually put in a lot of work, not only like on the court, but also like get stronger with like the weight room, work with Charlie and stuff.
Josh, how much has that helped you just in terms of going against Flo and kind of getting the physicality of the game, but also just going up against a bigger guy like that?
I'll probably say that has helped me a lot. Not only like going against him, but like when we play, he tells me like what to do because he's been here, so he's an older guy. So I have to like ask him like, what should I do in this play or where should I go in this play? So like going up against him every day in practice has helped me build my confidence. Also like saying if I can play against Flo every day in practice, it means I can play against anyone in the Big 12 or in college basketball. Yeah.
Well, how much does a road trip like that help the team grow, closer together? What did that do for the key team chemistry with all these new guys?
Oh, I mean, I feel like it was great. Obviously, summertime was amazing. A lot of the guys we bonded with, even with the Canada trip, but this one was just more so different waters. In a way, felt like an away crowd a little bit. But I mean, even the next few games about it being an away crowd, so I feel like it's just gonna bring our team chemistry even more closer. Just telling guys to rely on each other, as we've done since the beginning of the season. So yeah.
What do you want to accomplish outside of winning, against McNeese State that'll help you guys kind of get prepared for the road testing against Marquette?
I mean, we have this mentality 1-0, so we just got to try to go 1-0 every single day. And McNeese State it's a good college. We're going to play against. They play good basketball. So our mindset is just to go out there, play them as hard as possible. Give them the best competition we can give them.
Anything else? All right.
Thank you.
Well, I thought, again, playing in a tournament like that early in the season really tells you a lot about your team and what areas you need to focus on and improve before you get into Big 12 play. But if you have a chance to pick up 1 or 2 quality wins, that's a signature win top 10 win that's going to help you all year long. And Virginia, Illinois, UCLA, there's no bad losses. I think after we lost to Virginia, we dropped 1 in Ken Palm Analytics. That was it. So, again, what we liked, I thought we got better defensively. I thought we got better defensive rebounding. Offensively, we executed well in stretches. We still had opportunities to stretch games or build on leads in which we got to do better. But early in the year, you got to have something to work on, and definitely areas to get motivated, but at the same time, proud of how the guys finished out there. I think that puts us 11-1 in our last top 10 two-team matchups, which is remarkable how well the guys have done in big games.
Coach, what can you use as a teaching moment from that Virginia game and the fact that really you maybe outplayed them for 3/4 of the game, but
Yeah.
10 minutes stretch ended up being the difference?
Well, I think every game there's teachable moments, especially early in the season. There's so many things you do right, do wrong. With us, obviously, that 10-minute stretch was huge. You got to play 40-minute games, and we only played 30 minutes that game. So, again, I think there's a lot of good and a lot of bad early in the year, and it's how you process it, how you improve on it. This team so far this year, every area that we've found a concern early on, it was rebounding, and the guys have addressed it. Defensively, last game we were a lot better on the ball, a lot more active, a lot less blow-bys. And hopefully we can continue to improve on those areas. And obviously, playing 40 minutes, no matter who you play, is extremely important.
Scott, just having such great depth. Jalen could have a couple off.
Yeah.
Caleb could step up. That's got to be pretty comforting as a coach.
Yeah, definitely. You're going to have injuries. You're going to have illness. People are going to have off games. And how you win is to have guys that can pick up and make up for when guys aren't playing as well. And the one thing you really can't control is if the ball goes in or not. And what we can control is the shots we get and when we take them and how we take them, what we take. But when they're off, it's great to have that depth and balance, and someone else's on night. And LJ, Player of the Week, really played well and did a lot of great things. But then you got to thank his teammates for getting him open. I mean, Flo had some great screens in there to allow that, Josh. Again, team basketball and having guys pick up for guys when they're not shooting well is important.
What are you seeing from Adam right now? I mean, we're seeing what's happening on the court, but just off of it, I mean, how much is he leading the other guys and things like that?
Yeah, so Adam's somebody that has been in the program for a while. He's played with some great guards, and now it's his turn to be the experienced one. One thing about Adam is he's really selfless, really cares about the team, and he has a great feel for, hey, we need to get this player a shot. We need to run this play for so-and-so. Does a great job moving the ball, pitching ahead, and he's getting a bigger and bigger voice on the defensive end. So it's easy to follow guys that care more about the team than themselves, and Adam's one of those guys.
How do you think Keontae's been progressing in terms of catching up with the speed of the college game? 'Cause
Yeah.
he's still at times there's a little bit of a turnover issue with him. For the most part, he seems to be.
Well, I think for all freshmen, especially when you play top 20 teams, it's such a different gap than in previous years because of the transfer portal. More fifth and sixth year guys than you've ever had. So the analogy would be an 18-year-old playing against a 13-year-old. And guys that have been in college 4, 5, 6 years have so much more experience, and especially offensively, defensively. So I say all that to say Keontae's done a great job. I thought second half, especially against Virginia, he was terrific. And then his defense and rebounding has improved. His passing has surprised everybody, but he's a tremendous passer. As far as tightening up footwork and solid with the ball, I mean, that stuff all comes with being a freshman and playing against elite college defenses. And the great thing is we're able to get wins still with him and Josh growing as freshmen, which is a coach's luxury, because a lot of times if you don't have those vets to help them, you're taking a bunch of L's early in the year when you play quality teams.
Scott, on Josh, what have you seen from him in terms of, because I was looking here at his fouls, he had 4 in the first 3 games. He's only got 1 combined.
Well, and then I think adjusting to the officials, college officials, and it's a different game. I mean, officials in college, especially in the Big 12, been doing this for a long time, and they're good at catching travels and things that are fouls, and our players will continue to adjust and get used to that. As normally we play top 10 teams, but you probably don't play 2 of them before Thanksgiving, and Virginia's ranked 5th and deservedly so. But when you return 91% of your scoring, and when you've gone on a foreign trip, and then you're extremely motivated, that makes you a great team, especially Hall of Fame coach like Tony Bennett, and just how that program's had success. As I said, told our guys before we went into that game, they've won 7 ACC conference or conference tournament championships, and Duke won 3, and North Carolina's won 4 in the last 10 years. So, I mean, when you're playing those kind of teams that are experienced early on, it's tough.
Seems like Dale has really developed his all-around game.
Yeah, Dale's done a tremendous job going back to last year. Last year was a year he was going to come in and really just learn, and got thrown in the fire, and defensively, and his ability to get to the paint and create for others and finish at the rim. That's something that our team needs, and he's good at.
You mentioned LJ getting the Player of the Week honor. I mean, I know it's early, but just how happy are you for him to see him out there playing how he is right now?
Well, definitely happy to see him out there, number one. And then number two, it's great that he's having success. LJ's worked really hard on his game, and obviously it was hard last year with the injuries he battled. But really excited for him and the growth that he's shown. And it's not just shooting the 3; it's getting to the cup, and his float game. But he's also rebounding, and he's defending better than he's done. And that's equally important, if not more important, to winning.
Scott, can you get the screaming kids to come back tomorrow afternoon?
They'll probably want to be home playing Fortnite by 3, so I don't know. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.